The information discussed in this PILCast episode are merely opinions and do not constitute formal policy or legal guidance of any kind.
Hello and welcome to another PILCast, the video blog where we talk about important federal procurement innovations in 10 minutes or less. I guarantee it. I'm Scott Simpson with the DHS Procurement Innovation Lab, and today we've got a very special PILCast Home Improvement Edition. As you can see, I'm redoing my kitchen today. I'm not doing it, I've got professionals to do it. We'll get to that later. But I want to talk about all of the innovative things that are going on in my kitchen. So, how did I come to the conclusion that it was time to replace my kitchen? Well, there was a lot going on. The cabinets were starting to fall apart. I didn't have enough room. I was having a lot of challenges. So I decided it was time for a new kitchen. Now, when I made that decision, I knew that there were things I wanted to improve. So I didn't just copy and paste the old requirements onto a new kitchen. For instance, I've got a lot of drawers over here. These are new. They've got the rollout features. They've got extra space. They're going to help me with a lot more storage capacity. It was one of my big pain points, right? So I didn't just copy and paste. I asked myself, what are my challenges? What can I improve upon? Now, I also asked myself, what are the things that are going right with this contract? Well, in this case, this kitchen. I'm a tall guy, I'm just about 6 foot, maybe a little bit more, and I knew that the counter space was just right. So I wanted the counters to stay the same. I also really loved the countertops, so I wanted to keep the countertops. And so that's something I discussed with my contractor. Let's keep those. Now, the nice thing about the kitchen is you don't see a lot of the innovation. It looks just like a nice kitchen. So a lot of the innovation here is on the inside. There's drawers that pull out with knives on the top and spoons and stuff on the bottom. And there's hidden little cubbies for extra storage. A lot of that innovation's on the inside. And you can do this too. So the next time you do an evaluation, you've got a lot of innovations there on the back side, on the inside, using maybe on-the-spot consensus, using confidence ratings, or maybe beforehand when you have a jam session. That's definitely something my family did. We all got around the table beforehand and we asked everybody, okay, what are your requirements for a new kitchen? My kids asked for a new candy drawer. So we've got a candy drawer in there. You got to have a place for that. That was important to them. We had the jam session. I'm going to listen to my users. So there's a lot of innovations that happen on the inside, on that back side. You don't normally see all the flashy innovations. That's all right? It's not just all about stand gadgets and stand mixers and gizmos and gadgets, right? It's about what's on the inside. The other thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to have a toolkit. Maybe in this case, a tool belt. Somewhere to go when you need innovations. So if that place for you might be the periodic table of acquisition innovations. Great resource. We'll drop it in the description below to go out and get samples, to get information about how to use different techniques and when. Another thing to put in your toolkit, or again, your tool belt, might be your personal, or not your personal one, but your local acquisition innovation advocate, your AIA. Every CFO Act agency has one, and we'll drop that list into the description as well. Reach out to them and find out if there's other people within your agency who are innovating that might be able to help you. Because that's something that I did when I was innovating here. I made sure to ask all my neighbors, hey, what do you love about your kitchen? What could you do better? And of course, do you have any references for contractors? Yeah? The last thing I'll say about this kitchen is that when I was looking for a contractor, I made sure to go out there and talk to people. I didn't just look at proposals. I sat down and I talked with the people that were going to design my kitchen. I didn't just send them my requirements, right? So maybe that's akin to hosting an industry day or having a discovery session. That is definitely what I did here. I had a discovery session. We had someone help us develop the kitchen, And we sat down with them and talked about our requirements. And they worked through with us to find the best match for that requirement. It was a great process. It worked really well. And I'm hoping I'm going to be happy with the kitchen. I also, of course, met with the contractor. I talked with them about what my expectations were, what my pain points were. I talked with them about what I wanted. And I also talked with them about whether they'd done this before. Again, I said one of my big things was keeping the kitchen counter. And so I asked them, hey, have you done this before? And the contractor that I selected gave me a good warm and fuzzy for that. They told me, yes, all the time. Here's what we do. We put a couple of 2x4s across it, we clamp it down, and then we lift it up so it doesn't break. That gave me a big warm and fuzzy. I didn't need to hear any more, right? I didn't need to know, have you installed cabinets? Which, it's nice to know, but my big thing for them was, have you uninstalled the kitchen counter and reinstalled it? I really focused on the mission for me, keeping those kitchen counters. And you all can do the same thing with the mission-focused evaluation criteria. We'll drop it in the link below. So I've talked a lot here, but hopefully you've learned a little bit. You've got some resources there for your tool belt with the periodic table of acquisition innovations and your acquisition innovation advocates. You can also reach out to us for a list of people that are innovating at your agency, whether they've got an innovation passport or if they've got a PIL Digi badge. Reach out to us. We'll share that with you. For now, that's going to be everything. Maybe I'll post some pictures later of how the kitchen turns out. But I want to thank you for joining me on this PILCast Home Improvement Edition. And don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe so you get all the updates, and take a look for my next Home Improvement Edition PILCast, which will not be coming soon. I am all worn out from the kitchen. Bye now.